Hey guys, it's Will here, and welcome to another DIY automotive video. Today what we're going to be doing is removing the turn signal and wiper switch assemblies off of a 95 Honda Civic column. This car was a 5-speed, which it doesn't matter if it's 5-speed or automatic, the procedures are exactly the same. And you do not have to have the column out of your car, but this video we got a column that's already been removed from a vehicle, which you can probably see from a previous video, and the procedures are exactly the same. So we're going to go ahead and go through it for you. First of all, we're going to look at the tools that we're going to be using, and I'm going to give you a list of those. As you see, we got a little 1/4-inch kit, which you shouldn't really need for this. We keep it out just in case there's some small bolts or something that we may have to remove. You have a Phillips and a flathead screwdriver, little pair of wire dikes if there's a little tab or something you've got to remove, and a small pair of needle nose, which I will show you what we're going to be doing here shortly with those. And it's actually going to be on a separate video, but it's going to be with the same steering column here, with the 95 Civic column. We'll be removing the ignition switch shortly out of that. So, but today we're going to focus on our turn signal and wiper switches on this column. So what we're going to do first is, as you can see on the lower part of the shroud here, we've got a Phillips head here, Phillips head screw here, and a Phillips head screw here. What we want to do is remove these 3 screws and pull our lower shroud off, and our top shroud should just pull right off. It's got little retainer clips to hold it to the lower shroud. So we'll get those off for you guys, and we'll go from there. Okay guys, as you can see, we've removed our shroud from our steering column, and it exposes everything. It exposes both the switches and your ignition switch assembly. A lot of people have the misconception that you have to take the steering wheel completely off to take this whole assembly here off, but you actually don't have to. I'm going to show you a neat trick that you can do if you have to replace one of these, so you don't have to go through the hassle of removing your entire steering wheel, airbag, and everything. So what we're going to do is, let's lock the cylinder in place here. Take this column, flip it down. Okay, this column, the way you're looking at it now, is what you would see while sitting in the car. What you want to do is roll your column to the left or the right, depending on which switch you're going to be taking out. And you'll see here there's 2 Phillips head screws on each switch. Each switch has the same screws. See, there's our turn signal switch. It's got the same screws. As long as you roll the switch that you're replacing up to the top of the steering wheel, you'll be able to pull those 2 screws out with a Phillips head screwdriver and actually pull these switches out without having to take your clock spring off and your whole assembly off and your steering wheel off. So let's get that taken care of and let's take a look at it. Okay guys, we've got the 2 screws out right here where the turn signal switch is. You see the screws are gone. There's just 2 empty holes. Now what you're going to do is, when you pull on the switch, it's still not going to release. And you'll think to yourself, well, there might be something else holding it. There's not. Not a screw anyways. What you'll have is right here, there's going to be, up under this little lip here, there's a tab. What you want to do is take your flathead screwdriver and actually put it up under this tab and then pull back on the switch, and that switch will actually remove. So let's get that done so you can take a look at it. Alright guys, our switch is out. You can see it here by itself. Those little tabs, they clip in at the top and the bottom. You don't have to you don't have to release both of them. Just release that top one and then pull back. Kind of give it a little snug pull, and it'll pull right back, and then you can installation's reversive removal. So there you go, the switch, and the same procedure applies to our wiper switch over here. I mean, it's basically identical. It's just on the opposite side of the column. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you would like to see more DIY automotive videos, subscribe to the channel, and a like would be awesome if you guys enjoyed it. And we'll see you next time, guys. Have a great day. God bless.